We're joined by our most recent Cup Series winner here at Indianapolis, although we changed up the configuration a little bit since he won last year here. Going back to the oval, we have Michael McDowell, driver of the number 34 Front Row Motorsports Ford. I was going to open straight up to questions here, but we're still waiting for some media to come up front. So, Michael, why don't you just talk a little bit about what it means to come back here and switching over to the oval?
Yeah, it's been fun this morning, just driving in and seeing your big face on the side of the racetrack. I think we came up with a name for it, Chick-fil-A cheeks. Is that right? We were munching down some Chick-fil-A on the way in here, but it's cool to be able to come back and take it in a little bit, because the last time I was sitting in this media center is like so much adrenaline, so much going on through your mind, right? It's hard to really like take in the moment because so much is happening. So even just walking back up here was just great memories of that day and what it meant. And as you guys know, you go through an entire season and you sometimes forget how special of an event that this is until you get here and you see it and you look around and you walk through the garages. So yeah, it's been fun.
Awesome. We're going to open up to media. If you have a question, please raise your hand. We'll start there in the back row. Go to Nate and Bruce.
Michael McDowell, this is Andrew Kim from SpeedwayMedia.com. Coming here as the reigning Indianapolis winner and being one of 3 drivers to win a Cup race on the Indianapolis Road Course, what would it mean to add a Brickyard 400 victory to your resume?
I mean, it would be awesome. It would mean, I think that winning here is special. But when you're talking about the road courses versus the oval is prestigious, right? The Indy 500, the Brickyard 400, they're prestigious events. And not to say that the road course isn't prestigious, because absolutely, anytime that you win at Indy, it's prestigious. But to do it on the traditional, yard of bricks going the right direction, I think would probably one up the road course victory. And it's one of the races that, people asked me this week and last week about how I feel about us coming back to the oval, right? And it's so hard to answer, because if you told me today, what would I rather do? I'd rather race a road course, because I would say our probability of winning is probably higher. But as a fan and as somebody that appreciates the sport, I think we should be racing on the oval because of what it means in the history of it. So that's probably the best way that I could describe it. And I think that, coming here and having an opportunity to do both. How did it go? Reddick won. Who won the first year?
Allmendinger.
Allmendinger. So nobody's won both, right? So there you go. So that opens up a category that if you could do it first, you'd be the first to do it both. Eventually somebody will, right? So you might as well be the first one. I see you now.
Nate Ryan, NBC Sports. You kind of just touched on it, Michael, but obviously winning here in any capacity is astounding, but do you think it would mean even more to win here now on the oval, having won on the road course here? Do you think like whoever wins Sunday will experience even like another level of euphoria or something?
For sure. I think that every win matters, right? In the Cup Series, they're all special. And for me, it would be very rewarding to win on the oval, right? Because of my road course background. Not that it's expected, because it's not expected. It's hard to win these races, but it's not a big surprise to win on the road course, for me at least, personally. And so to do it at a place like this, that's very hard. It's very hard. This oval in particular, in our cars, is just, you have to be perfect all day long. You have to execute all day long. Track position is so important. That to put together a race here at the Brickyard and to win would be something that would be a career moment, I think. Even though winning on the road course was as well, it would mean more for sure.